Hello, everyone. It's Simon Woods, and as you know, I've been thinking, and that can be dangerous. I was wondering if you knew what your constitutional rights were: life, liberty, the pursuit of happiness, freedom of religion, freedom of the press, freedom of speech, freedom of assembly, and the list goes on. That's one of the reasons I love America, is because we have these freedoms, which in so many countries have been denied. And today I want to discuss with you freedom of religion and the pursuit of happiness. Now, freedom of religion means any religion or lack thereof. So, someone who's Jewish can go to a synagogue. Someone who's Catholic can go to a cathedral. Someone who is Muslim can go to a mosque. And the list goes on. We're able to worship or not worship as we deem fit. And that's pretty awesome because, to be honest, a lot of countries it's either their way or the highway, and then people are persecuted for no reason. Now, a lot of you out there in YouTube land and across this wonderful country of ours believe that the United States was founded as a Christian nation. Now, I understand that there's a good reason for thinking so, and a lot of our politicians have led you to believe so, but there's a document, and the link's in the description below, called the Treaty of Tripoli. And if you read the document, which I encourage you all to do, it states that we were not founded as a Christian nation, because that would violate our constitutional right of freedom of religion. So, yeah. Think about it. If you if you are religious and you choose to practice your faith, do so. That's a great thing in this country. But don't use your freedom of speech and your freedom of religion to violate a person's pursuit of happiness. Now, the pursuit of happiness is a very broad statement, but let's put it into terms in which we can understand. The pursuit of happiness is pursuing one's own happiness without harming or violating another's. So you're free to do as you wish as long as you don't hurt another person. So I can be out front gardening or doing whatever because it makes me happy and it doesn't violate another person's rights. Seems fair. I think it's fair. I think it's another one of these things that is just so great about the country where I live. But so many use their freedom of speech, which is, what I'm using right now, and their freedom of religion to damage or violate a person's pursuit of happiness. And that should not be done. In this country, we are all men created equal, which means we are equal. There is no, for me, I see the world no black and white, no male or female. We're all just people. And that's pretty cool. And that's kind of what our founding fathers were going for, is that all men are created equal. And now, while the definition of that has changed throughout recent history, where you've got the Civil War and then afterwards African Americans or blacks, or I still don't know the correct political word, and I apologize because I don't want to sound rude, but that's when the black citizens were able to be counted as equal, and women's rights, which pushed forward women to be considered equal. And we keep moving on and on and on and on and on, and all men are created equal with the life, liberty, and pursuit of happiness, and freedom of religion, and freedom of speech, and press, and assembly, and God, that's awesome, but if you are pursuing happiness, do not use your rights to violate another person's pursuit of happiness and their rights. Because two wrongs don't make a right, do they? As always, the door to discussion is open.